Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Aiboan, Wanakkam, Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are in the premises of the pride of Sri Lanka, NSBM Green University Town, the first ever Green University in South Asia. In fact, turning a new chapter in higher education in Sri Lanka, state-of-the-art infrastructure, state-of-the-art teaching methods, and definitely recognized nationally as well as internationally. This is a very special week for NSBM Green University because it is the Convocation week, and this is day one, and we are about to begin session 2 of day 1 here at the NSBM Convocation week. It is now my honor and privilege to recognize by name the distinguished personalities occupying the front row. On stage, we have the presence of Professor E.A. Weerasinghe, the Vice-Chancellor of the NSBM Green University. Our chief guest this morning, the Chairman of John Steuart's Group and Derana, renowned entrepreneur, Mr. Dilith Jayaweera. Professor Baratha Dodankotuwa, Head Academic Development and Quality Assurance. Madam Thilini De Silva, Dean Faculty of Business. Dr. Rasika Ranavira, Dean Faculty of Computing, and Dr. Chandana Pereira, Dean Faculty of Engineering. This week, we're going to see nearly 2,000 young men and women like you graduating in this Convocation week, which is going to span for 4 days. And now, the session 2 of day 1 will be officially declared open. To officially declare open the Convocation, we'd like to now invite to the podium Professor E.A. Weerasinghe, the Vice-Chancellor of the NSBM Green University.
Good morning, everybody. It is my privilege to welcome you all for the NSBM graduation ceremony of 2021. This happiest moment has finally arrived at the end of a long journey of academic and social achievements. This ceremony tells you that you are now prepared to begin your life and to face the world as leaders of the community. With that note, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation ceremony open.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, sir. Thank you very much. We request you to remain in the presentation area now as we are getting ready for the presentation of degree certificates, which will be presented by the Vice-Chancellor himself. And we request Madam Thilini De Silva, Dean Faculty of Business, to accompany our Vice-Chancellor for the presentation of degree certificates. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have now BSc in Business Management, Logistics Management Special, and under that course of study, we have firstly general passes. We start with you. PCS Spiris. SS Senaratna. Ladies and gentlemen, in the audience, you have a role to play, and that is to congratulate each and every graduate by applauding as loud as possible. HMSU Herat. LAD LL Premratna. WTSS Vikram. YC Weerasinghe. PMKM Panditasekara. S.L. Polpitia, E.M.H.B. Kahavatta, W.R.M.S.Y. Weerasinghe, S.H. Dharmaratna, H.A.S.M. Tissera, M. Weerasinghe, R.M. Sarachandra. Well, this is business, a BSc in Business Management, Logistics Management Special, General Passes, and it continues P.S. Suryarachi, B.G.E. Madhushan, W.G.S. Ransika, R.K.P.N. Ramanayaka, D.T. Silva, S.H. Tilakaratna, R.D.G.H. Madhushika, A.P.K. Dinesh, R.M.K. G.N.L.B. Rajanayaka, W.M.S.A. Javardhana, D.K. Netruan, S.A. D.V. Navoda, W.H.S.S. Samaranayaka, W.M.C.O. Bandara, A.M.K.P. Adhikari, U.L.K.G. Udavela, K.D.V.A. Fernando, M.M.E. Lienage, B.S.A. De Silva, H.P.D. Hiroshan, K.K.A.N. Manushankar, M.I.U. Madagangoda, N.B. Silva, D.M.D.K. Gunasekara, B.S.J. Pereira, S.P.M. Dayavansha, Y.K.P.S. Iroshan, U.P.B. Dilshan, R.M.S.L. Ranasinghe, C.M.M.L. De Silva, J.W.O. Bimsara, So that completes BSc in Business Management, Logistics Management, Special General Passes. Congratulations to all graduates. Congratulations. We now come to the next course of study, which is BSc in Business Management, Human Resource Management, Special. We start with a couple of first-class honors, starting with H.K. Deshabandhu. Be reminded that these are first-class honors. And V.L. Weerasinghe. BSc in Business Management, Human Resource Management Special. So those are the two first-class honors. Let's congratulate them one more time. Now we come to second-class upper division in the same course of study, starting with K.A.A.H. Senaratna. H.A.L. Mendes. Second-class uppers continue. K.A.S. Pereira. S.D.M.N. Gunawardana. So those are the second-class upper divisions. Let's congratulate them all one more time with a warm round of applause. Now we come to second-class lower division in the same course of study. We start with H.M.C. Aishwarya. D.M.S.S. Disanayaka. A.S. Weerasinghe. W.M.R.A.D. Vikramasinghe. A.A.L. Sachintani. R.D.P. Kavina. S.A.H.S. Sandeepani. BSc in Business Management, Human Resource Management Special, and those are the second-class lowers. Congratulations to all. And finally, in this course of study, we come to general passes, starting with H.M.C. Aishwarya. S.S. Kumaravadu. M.D.N. Shehani. D.R.C.B. Rajakaruna. D.M.S. Ranasinghe. And S.A.C.C. Vimalasiri. So those were the general passes, and with that we complete BSc in Business Management, Human Resource Management Special. Let's congratulate all the graduates. Congratulations. And the next course is BSc in Business Management, Industrial Management Special. We're going to start with first class honors. Starting off with K.K. Charuka. First class honors continue. J.A.L. Yasara. H.M.S. Pereira. W.D.K. Veerakodi. K.A.N. Kavindya. M.P.H.A. Jayakodi. UAMH Abenayaka. So that's a group of first-class honors recipients, BSc in Business Management, Industrial Management Special. Let's congratulate all of them. We have now come to second-class upper division in the same course, starting with D.N.M. Pereira. G.A.P.R.L. Gunasekara. N.A.S. Madhukapriya. L.N. Pathagama. D.H.D. Abekon. P.S.I. Pereira. M.A. Kumudunisha. N.P. Kalupahana. B.M.N. Devinya. W.M.S.C. Weerasinghe. K.K.S.S. Ubesekara. W.M.M.P. Veerakon. R.C.C. Ratnayaka. R.P.N. Umayanga. H.I. Umayanga. And M.R.K.P.S. Silva. So that's second class upper divisions. Congratulations to all the second class uppers. In the same course, we're now moving on to second class lower divisions. We start with J.E.M.K.H.K. Ekanayaka. H.M.H.N. Vatsala. M.R.J.N. Ranatunga. H.C.L. Pereira. M.P.I. Dias. K.A.J. Amarasinghe. W.M.I.U. Bandara. A.C.B. Alvis. B.D.S.W. Budagoda. N.U.C. Ratnayaka. W.A.K.P. Vijaysurya. And D.M.Y.S. Vijayaratna. So those are the second class lower divisions. That's for the course BSc in Business Management, Industrial Management Special. Let's congratulate them all. Now in the same course of study, we have come to general passes. Starting with W.P. T.G. Vitarana. K.D. Senaviratna Yapa. P.A.N. Fernando. W.C. Janadari. U.T.S. Pereira. B.G.T. Nilupul. M.M.E.L. Gunasena. S.M.U.D. Siamudali. J.M.W.G.L. Madhushani. D.M.M.A.A. Sajad. W.G.M.M.E. Amayuru. So that's the completion of the general passes, and with that we complete BSc in Business Management, Industrial Management Special. Let's congratulate all the graduates. Congratulations. We're now coming to the next course of study, which is BSc in Business Management, Project Management Special. In this course, we have firstly a couple of second-class upper divisions, second-class uppers we begin with. HMTSB Harasgama. YSP Alavatta. MS Safna. AAIU Sugadapala. KDMN Vijayaratna. WMIA Ubesekara. EDPP Vijayaratna. And MC Ranasinghe. And this is where we complete second-class upper divisions. Congratulations to all. And now we come to second-class lower divisions, starting with SV Kumurage. S.A. Ranatunga. HAKL Hallavarachi. And SATB Samaravira. That's second-class lowers. Congratulations. Let's put our hands together for all second-class lowers, BSc in Business Management, Project Management Special, and now we come to general passes, starting with TPNP Tennakon. And PVAKC Pereira. Congratulations to the general pass recipients. And this is the completion of BSc in Business Management, Project Management Special. Let's congratulate all the graduates. Congratulations. And finally, in this session, we have come to Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication. Under that course, we firstly have second-class upper divisions, starting with PPSN Priyankara. MSUD Silva. And MAD Sewandi. Second-class uppers, congratulations to all. Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication. Now we come to second-class lower division, starting with TC Sumanasekara. and MMNS Pereira. So those are the second-class lower divisions. Congratulations in Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication. Now we come to, finally, general passes, starting with WWAW Fernando. WWTD Jayatilaka. SN Gamage. RMHP Ratnayaka. The completion of Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication. Congratulations to all the graduates. And we are done with the presentation of degree certificates in session 2. We'd like to say a big thank you to the Vice-Chancellor, sir, thank you very much, and to Madam Tilni, thank you very much. We have now come to another very important item in the agenda, which is, in fact, the customary convocation address. I'm sure you're really going to be inspired by the presentation that has to follow in the convocation address. And before we invite our convocation speaker, we're going to have a short, brief introduction done to our chief guest and the convocation speaker, which will be done by Madam Piumi Weerasinghe, Head of the Department of English and Modern Languages.
NSBM has always been supported by many phenomenal personalities. Our keynote speaker for the session is one such amazing individual who is dear friend of NSBM Green University. Mr. Dilith Jayaweera is a Sri Lankan corporate leader and a prominent figure in the country's advertising industry. Grew up in Galle on the southern coast of Sri Lanka, he schooled at St. Aloysius College, Galle. Then he completed his bachelor's in law at the University of Colombo. In 2011, he was named by the LMD magazine as one of the top 10 business people of the year. In 2020, Mr. Dilith Jayaweera was among 100 corporate leaders named by the LMD on its list of business people who continue to drive the engine of growth in Sri Lanka. A lawyer by profession, Mr. Dilith Jayaweera set up Triad Advertising Private Limited in 1993. Triad is the most awarded indigenous advertising agency in Sri Lanka. The company has been heavily diversified, and Mr. Jayaweera has set up over 20 subsidiaries. His media investments include a national television channel, Derana, and Liberty Publishers, which publishes 2 national newspapers, Aruna and The Morning. With the aim of building a modern conglomerate, Mr. Jayaweera entered industries such as travel and leisure, pharmaceuticals, property and manufacturing, where he has established a strong presence through the George Steuart group of companies. In the post-war Sri Lankan economy, Mr. Jayaweera has risen to prominence as an aggressive investor. His investment arm, Divasa Equity, is a majority shareholder in public listed companies such as Citrus Leisure PLC and Colombo Land and Development PLC. And in October 2011, he took over the 167-year-old George Steuart Group, Sri Lanka's oldest mercantile establishment and a successful, diversified conglomerate. He sits on the boards of several companies, including Citrus Leisure PLC, Colombo Land PLC, and Triad Private Limited. And he's a chairman of George Steuart Group and also Derana, one of the largest media networks in Sri Lanka. Over to you, sir.
My friend, Professor Weerasinghe, and rest of the Academy of NSBM, and graduates, lucky graduates, and the parents. Good morning to all. And I take again so much honor in being here once again at NSBM, this Green University convocation session. As much as I would like to talk for long, but for the purpose of this beautifully organized convocations, length of the session, let me briefly talk to you and share a little bit of my experience with these lucky graduates of NSBM. Now, first of all, I personally don't like to take examples from other countries and rest of the part of the world, though they are very amazing examples. So I find examples, homegrown examples, to share my insights and experience with these young graduates. And here today I would like to share this thought of management in a context, how it can be effective in terms of driving a country's growth and economy. Now that you are the graduates of this beautiful university of NSBM, of our motherland Sri Lanka, I think your responsibility towards the nation is much bigger. So in taking that as a responsibility, I believe, with my experience of almost 30 years, being a product of the Sri Lanka's national education, we can add value to this nation, and we have added value to this nation. I think it is your duty, as much as you try to excel in your life and career, you have that responsibility of contributing as much as possible to the nation. So when I say that, it is easier said than done. Now, management is a concept that you have studied, obviously, from foreign textbooks, I'm sure, here. But having studied the management theories, and when you take it to the practical world, you have to work in this national context of working with people and the given situations. Now, let me just say, if at all, if there's anything helped me to be invited here for some success that I have achieved in the corporate world, though that generous introduction was a bit too long, I would try to take the pride of achieving something little more than some of my sort of the colleagues did. By applying a simple theory of what I call it is the indigenous management theory of applying Singalowada Sutra. So in management, what do you want finally? In the world of business, what do you want? Leaving aside the rest of the part of the life, you want to be a leader. You want to lead. To lead, first ingredient, obviously you would have learned that. I saw some HR graduates. It's a common and a known theory in HR to say you have to build teams. So now the principle of building a team is very simple, though sometimes people get confused. Now, building of a team is you get together to achieve a shared dream. Simply to achieve a shared dream. Now, in many organizations, we see these vision statements, mission statements, where they say they have a vision. But I observe in many of these organizations, it is not a shared dream. It probably is a dream of one person or two people, or three people, or maybe five. But if it is a shared dream, it should be shared by every one of them in an organization. Now, as I told you, that I do not want to take examples from elsewhere. I take NSBM, my friend Dr. Weerasinghe's example of leadership. Now I see at times, and I'm very proud and touched because I associate his team and colleagues very closely. I see these ingredients of a team. Have a team in an organization is beautiful. It's very warm. It is very affectionate. It is, in simple language, lovely to work with. But other organizations also, they have teams. But there's a big difference between team and a group. Just because few people get together or a large number of people get together, it does not form a team. In most of the cases, it's a group. In a group, the difference is that there is no shared ambition or a goal. Different people have different ambitions and different achievements in their minds, but still they get together. So in a group, there will never be a leader. There will never be a leader. In a team, there will definitely be a leader, and leader will be respected, and together they achieve a shared dream. So today, these lucky graduates of the NSBM University happen to be the product, and the lucky product, as an outcome of this people's vision, which has been shared and been transferred or shared with you. So, applying that to the nation, sadly, if you ask me this question, whether this country is run by a team or a group, I would confidently say it has been run or managed by a group of people. So that is in fact why we don't see efficiency. That is why we don't see effectiveness. Just because there is a leader per se, it does not necessarily mean that we have formed a team. So my concluding remarks, dear graduates, and think for yourself, think for the country. This country needs to form a team, and whereby there is leadership, which this country will be taken to the next level with the help of graduates like you and with the help of my friends who are doing much more than that anyone can do to this nation's progress. My friend Dr. Weerasinghe and the team of NSBM, and I congratulate the graduates once again. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Our chief guest, in the midst of his very busy schedule, he is here, and he is definitely motivated us. A big thank you to Ms. Dilith Jayaweera, chairman of George Stewart's group, and Derana, renowned entrepreneur. Let's put our hands together and say one more time, a big thank you to Mr. Dilith Jayaweera. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. With that convocation address, we have now come to another segment in the presentation, which is, in fact, recognizing and rewarding and awarding the best performers in this segment, session 2 rather, of the convocation week, day 1. We're now going to invite Mr. Dilith Jayaweera himself, the chairman, George Stewart Group, and Derana, who will be accompanied by Professor Weerasinghe, Vice-Chancellor of NSBM Green University, and Madam Thelini De Silva, Dean, Faculty of Business, to the presentation area. And ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the presentation of gold medals to the best performers. Let's welcome the presentation party. Well, the first gold medal is for Bachelor of Science in Business Management, Human Resource Management Special. And the gold medal goes to Hiruni Kavindya Deshbandhu. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't be clapping like a group, but you should be clapping like a team, as Mr. Jayaweera mentioned. Your sole ambition is to congratulate the gold medalists. Come on, get it louder. Hiruni Kavindya Deshbandhu. The gold medalist for Bachelor of Science in Business Management, Human Resource Management Special. Let's keep the applause going. Keep it going. And now it's the presentation time. Keep the applause going, please, please. As loud as possible. Congratulations once again to Hiruni Kavindya Deshabandhu. From one gold medal, we come to the next one, which is for BSc in Business Management, Industrial Management Special. And the gold medal goes to Kotalavala K. Charuka. Kotalavala Kiruvattuduge Charuka winning the gold medal for BSc in Business Management, Industrial Management Special. Keep the applause going, like before. Presentation is on now. Keep the applause going. You need to fill this place with your applause. Congratulations. And now, get ready for a bigger applause, because this gold medal is for the overall best performer in the Faculty of Business. The overall best performer. Who could it be? Well, ladies and gentlemen, he needs to make his way back on stage again, and that is none other than Kotalavala Kiruvattuduge Charuka, the overall best performer in the Faculty of Business. Your applause should be the biggest. Keep the applause continuously going. Keep the energy continuously for Kotalavala Kiruvattuduge Charuka. We are not done with the presentation. Gentlemen, in the presentation party, we request you to remain. We request you to remain because we have one more award, and that is a scholarship. Now, this is a scholarship. Now, listen to this. The Chartered Institute of Personal Management, CIPM, is going to present a gold award. In fact, this is called the CIPM Gold Award, and a 100% scholarship from CIPM. That is for a Chartered Intermediate Qualification in HRM. So let's find out who is going to win this. A BSc degree in HRM, and this is going to be received, or this is going to be won by you. It is none other than Hiruni Kavindya Deshabandhu. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 100% scholarship. It's a full scholarship offered by CIPM, the Chartered Institute of Personal Management. It's called the CIPM Gold Award and 100% scholarship for the Chartered Intermediate Qualification in Human Resource Management. Congratulations. Let's hear it one more time for Hiruni Kavindya Deshabandhu. Well, we are not done with the presentations now. Our presentation turns into a different dimension, because this is how NSBM Green University would like to say thank you to our chief guest for gracing this occasion and for his words of motivation. So we'll now witness our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Weerasinghe, who will present this token of appreciation to our chief guest, Mr. Dilith Jayaweera. Let's put our hands together and say one more time a huge thank you to Mr. Dilith Jayaweera for being present here this morning as our chief guest. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Well, the presentations are done and complete. We're now going to have another custom being executed in this convocation ceremony, and that is for the customary graduate's speech. So, whom are we going to invite on stage representing you, dear graduates? We're going to invite one of your colleagues, that's Charuka Kotalavala. He's been doing a lot of walking this morning. So once again, we put our hands together for Charuka Kotalavala, and this time he comes to the podium for the customary graduate speech.
Professor Weerasinghe, Vice-Chancellor of NSBM Green University, the keynote speaker, Mr. Dilith Jayaweera, Chairman TV Derana, Professor Chaminda Ratnayaka, Deputy Vice-Chancellor of NSBM, Professor Baratha Dodankotuwa, Head of Academic Development and Quality Assurance, Deans, Heads, distinguished guests, academic staff, non-academic staff, parents, and my dear fellow graduates. Very good morning to all of you. We all have our childhood dreams. Wearing this clock, this hat, graduating from a renowned university was one of mine. NSBM Green University created us a platform to achieve our dream. So, it is great honor for me to represent the Batch 9 of UGC Business Management. We all have had an amazing journey with so many ups and downs. And we were waiting for this day to arrive. In this journey to success, there were many people to support us and to escort us to the right direction. So we cannot forget them who are behind our victory. I use this opportunity to thank them on the behalf of my batch. First of all, I would like to pay my gratitude to Professor E.A. Weerasinghe, our Vice-Chancellor, sir, for us to giving this opportunity for graduating in a world-class university. Thousands of graduates achieved their dreams because of you, sir. You are the backbone of our victory. Sir, you are indeed one of the best leaders I have ever seen in my life. Thank you so much, sir, for being a visionary leader and a role model for everyone here at NSBM. Then, I would like to thank Professor Chaminda Ratnayaka, our Deputy Vice-Chancellor, sir, for the guidance, support, and the motivation gave us to achieve this victory. Especially, I would like to thank Professor Chaminda Ratnayaka, my research supervisor, for the guidance you gave me to complete my final year research with publication standard. And also, I would like to thank Professor Baratha Dodankotuwa, the Head of Academic Development and Quality Assurance, who always motivated us to do our extracurricular and co-curricular activities that led us to this victory today. Next, I must mention Madam Tilini De Silva, the Dean, School of Business, for being with us throughout these years. You always loved us like a mother and guided to achieve this dream. As a batch, we all know how she encouraged us to achieve our victory. We are so blessed to have a great personality like you, madam, in our university. I would also like to thank all the department heads and all the lecturers who gave our guidance, strength for achieve our victory. We would never made it this far without our beloved lecturers. I would also like to thank all the non-academic staff of NSBM of the support you gave us to achieve this victory. To be honest, there were times I felt like giving up. But I was fortunate enough to have my family around me. My parents, my sister, and my brother, who always pushed me forward and lifted me 1,000,000 times to keep going forward in my journey. Thank you so much, my Amma and Tata, for everything that you have done for me. You are the real owners of this victory. Sorry, actually, I was a bit emotional. And my dear friends, thank you so much. You always supported me to achieve this victory. As a batch, we should be very proud because we helped each others to achieve this victory. We were like one family. And I need this beautiful bond to remain forever. My fellow graduates, during last 4 years' time, NSBM has been second home for all of us. University helped us to become a balanced people. Throughout these years, we have gained a lot of valuable memories, valuable people, lessons, unforgettable experience to our lives. When I talk about myself, 4 years back, I see a different person. Within this time, I have been able to my leadership qualities and improve my personality because of NSBM. 4 years back, I entered to this premises, this auditorium, after my A-levels with nothing. But today, I step out of NSBM with many achievements. In my undergraduate career, success is measured not only by academic achievements, but also the memories of my time with my friends. I can proudly say we did one of the best projects of NSBM and one of the most memorable projects in NSBM, the Varna. The project was so successful and we were named as Varna Batch. Furthermore, we did a lot of other projects such as Global Village, Bava, Green Challenge, Prana, Manudam Harita, and list goes on. As a batch, we can be happy today about what we have done during our university life. We could bring a lot of memories when we step out from NSBM today. My dear friends, today is the last day I'm speaking to you as your batch rep. I believe I was a good batch rep. In our batch, we had a lot of talented group of people who had different abilities. We had so many presidents, vice presidents, top board members of clubs and societies, sports colorsmen, house captains, actors, very talented group of people. So we can be proudly say that we are the best batch of NSBM. As graduates today, we should be proud about the strong reputation that we have in the industry. It is our responsibility to carry forward that reputation of our alma mater. When we move into corporate world, whether in Sri Lanka or another country, we are representing our mother NSBM. At last, I need to remind you something very special. We all know Sri Lanka, as well as the entire world, is currently facing one of the hardest times. I believe as a fresh young graduates of NSBM, we are strong enough to build this country, build this nation, build new businesses, and bring new value into Sri Lankan economy. As Mr. Dilith sir said, we'll work as a team. We can do that, guys. So now, I need all my batchmates to rise up from their seats. Guys, remember, we are here today because of two main pillars. One pillar is sitting in front of us, actually me, and other pillar is on my right side. I want you all to give a round of applause from your bottom of your hearts to our dear parents and our dear lecturers. We could achieve this dream because of you. Thank you so much, my dear parents and our dear parents and our dear lecturers, for everything that you have done for us. Thank you, my friends. Please be seated. So, my fellow graduates, this is not the end. It's just a beginning. Let's start our journey as a good corporate citizen. I'm Charuk Kotalawala, your loving batch rep, officially resigned from NSBM today. Wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and thank you so much.
Good luck to you in your journey as well. Thank you, Charuka Kotalawala. Let's put our hands together and say thank you once again to Charuka. All the best to you and to your colleagues. We have now come to the official conclusion of session 2 of day 1 of the NSBM Convocation Week. And now the convocation ceremony will be officially declared closed. And to do that, we'll be inviting Professor Weerasinghe, the Vice-Chancellor of the NSBM Green University.
Congratulations to all graduates and wish you all the best for future. I formally close the graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, sir. Thank you very much. We will now request you, ladies and gentlemen, to rise from your seats for the national anthem. And after the national anthem, we request you in the audience to remain standing for the ceremonial exit of the ceremonial procession. Please rise for the national anthem. Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata, Sundara Sri Marini, Surani Adisoba Mayanka, Nanya Nalaya Dekamal Palakuru Pri Jaya Apahata Sarvasi Seta Sadhana Jivanaye Mata Vividanu Gana Apavakti Puja Namo Namo Mata Apa Sri Lanka Namo 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 Ubame Aparinya Ubamaya Apasatya Ubame Apashanti Apahadatul Bhakti Upaharote Apage Anuprane Jeevan Devine Nitina Apakudu Karan Mata Nana Vida Vadavina Ragena Yanudana Jaya Bhumikara Ekamavakadidaru Kala Bhavina Yamu Yamu Inupama Prema Vada Salaveda Jurada Namo Namo Mata Apa Sri Lanka Namo 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 Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, please remain standing as we witness the departure of the ceremonial procession.